What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a story time about a situation I had with one of my friends. Not gonna lie, I was contemplating, saying that's the right word that I'm supposed to use, if I wanted to film this video about the situation, and I asked two of my other friends like how would they feel if I made a video, cause so this video is not to bash my friend, it's not to bash her, it's not to like throw dirt on her neighbor like that. Excuse me. I don't like that. It's just basically to put it out there and basically to say what happened, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that has had this situation go on with their friend before. And let's just say this situation really surprised me with her, because I really hate when I have friends that I'm really close with and they just act like they just can't understand, or they just act like they can't agree to disagree, or like they can't just get over it and they want to hold grudges type situation. Me and the girl, we cordial now, no issues, nothing like that. We went from like this to like this, not gonna lie to you guys. But I'm gonna get started with this video, and yeah. So what happened, I'm trying to figure out like how should I explain it. Let's see, how should I explain that? Where should I start? Okay, so I moved from a different city a couple months ago because of a situation that happened, and I've been knew this girl for years, and so you know how you know somebody and y'all cool, but y'all don't really know how each other act around each other. Like, you know how you got like different relationships with people. Me and her, at first our relationship was just like texting and FaceTiming every now and then, but when I moved up here for college, that's when we started hanging out a lot. But we did hang out when I did come up here every now and then. Like, I invited her to my family, and that's nothing. When I invite you with my family, around my family, just know I message with you, okay? I really do message you. But yeah, so I had invited her. Like, she'll be around my family, like if I come up here every now and then. But like I said, when we got to college, when I moved to college last year for my freshman year, that's when me and her started like hanging out. So we would hang out and we would go places or whatever, and that's what it was in college. So it was still different versus now. Like, you know, now this semester we was in quarantine and everything was online, so we had plenty of time on our hand, and we both wasn't working at the time, so we just had plenty of time on our hand. We always hanging out, doing stuff, and it was tight. Like, that's my girl, like that was my girl. So me and her will always have little arguments. You know, you always have little arguments with your friends anyway. I always have little arguments with friends, let's just say that. So I'm the type of person, I don't think stuff that big of a deal. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and keep it moving. So I felt like with her, I could never be 100. Most of my friends that I got, I would cuss them out, tell them how I feel, we'll talk the next day. Her, she wasn't like that, and she knows she wasn't like that, so that's not a bash. And she knows that she's very sensitive, so it's not like I could be like, girl, you need to and this is not right because because she was too sensitive. So I never did that to her, I never said that to her. So when the situation happened, I just lost it, but I'm gonna get into details. So like I said, we have all, you know, little arguments or whatever, little back and forths and all that good stuff, and I will always be the person to reach out, okay? I will always be the person to reach out. Now it was this one time, I don't even know what the situation was, that me and her, we stopped talking when we was in college, and then she ended up calling me because I was like, I want to talk to her, right? So this particular situation that happened, it really started off because I felt like she did something, I'm like, girl, why would you do that? Why would you react like that? Like, her body language had told it all. So we was on FaceTime, so I just hung up on her. So I was like, I'm not even finna say nothing, because I was like, let me just hang up before I like go off. And I know that's like she was sensitive, so I was like, let me just hang up before I go off, because when I go off, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna hit you with her. So that's why I try not to argue with my friends, because I know how I can get. I know what can come out my mouth. Like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you there with my words. So that's why it takes a lot for me to get very, 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 very mad about a situation, because I know what I can do. I know what I can say. I know what I'm capable of. So I just hung up the phone when she said it. So from that day, that was on a Thursday. Friday come, I ain't text her, she ain't text me. Saturday come, I ain't text her, she ain't text me. You know, I don't got but 2 followers on Twitter, right? So I know when somebody unfollows me on Twitter, because I mean, it's not that big of a difference. I don't have any followers, so I know. So I'm like, oh man, who gonna follow me on Twitter? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna unfollow them back. You know, I know I'm not the only person that be like, I'm finna unfollow this person because they don't follow me. Shoot, I'm not gonna follow them. I'm not the only person that do that. So I went to go see who unfollowed me. Come to find out it was her. I was like, you know what? I ain't even finna do this with you, sister girl. I ain't even finna do this with you. So I just respectfully unfollowed her as well, and unfollow her everything else. And let me just say this, I have never experienced the unfollowing thing with my friends until I got up here, and it happened with another person as well. So I'm like, dang, is this a little thing? Like, y'all get mad and follow people? Like, so it seems like y'all get real bad and follow people. I've never experienced that personally. I don't know if people back from my hometown do that or not, but personally, I ain't never like experienced that. So she unfollowed me, so I'm like, I ain't even got time. So this was Saturday night, so I guess she seen Sunday morning that I had did that, and she ended up unsharing her location. So I was like, okay, whatever, didn't care. So I texted her politely and asked her, did she want her stuff back, because you giving me real pissed off vibes. So let me just see if you want your stuff back, or do you want me to give your money back for the stuff, because I ain't no bad type person like you. I owe you something. Da 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 da. Not saying that that's how she was, but you know, I just make sure like, sis, do you want your stuff back? Do you want your money back? Like, what's up? So she texted back and she was like, no, I'm not like that. It was a gift. And then she sent that message, and there was another message saying something like, oh, you're weird. You got mad about nothing. So I'm just like, the old Lily be like, Lily, don't do it. Don't just leave it alone. It's like, then the other Lily be like, go off. So I go to text her back. At this point, it don't even matter what I texted her back, because when I sent the message, she unfollowed me. I mean, not unfollowed me, she blocked me. So I'm like, sis, you think you finna say something to me and then block me so I won't be able to respond anything back? You have lost your everlasting mind. You gonna hear what I gotta say. So girl, let me tell y'all, I got the hunting and searching and finding and all that good stuff. Like, I was texting her from all the social medias. Girl blocked me. Texted her from this fake number. You know, I don't text free. Cause girl, you my friend, right? Don't be blocking me. We cool. We tight like this, right? You coming to my house spending the night. I'm lying for you. You using me as an excuse. All this kind of stuff. And you mean to tell me that you gonna sit here and block me? So y'all, I'm pissed at this point. I'm like, I'm fed up, because this isn't the first time that she's done that. She's done that multiple times, and I started like, bro, you can't be doing that. Like, that's not cool. That's not right. Don't block me when we sit here having a disagreement in a situation. That's not cool. That's not right. That's not what friends do, for one. So I'm pissed at this point, like I was saying. And I'm going, like I said, you know, looking for the girl, like trying to get in contact with the girl. She done blocked me on everything. Woody woo. And my thing with the whole situation was, if we friends, you know, you shouldn't do that, like I said. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what's the problem. If you friends with somebody, you should be able to talk issues out. But if you want to go and be childish about the situation and block people, then you're a child. And I just politely told her, I ended up getting away in contact with her, and she ended up texting the number back, and she had text back, it was like I was fake. Cause I texted her, I was like, you know how to be a real friend, like da 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 da. And me telling her she knew how to be a real friend was not a dig or anything. It's like, you know how to be a friend, because I'm not the only friend that has told her that. Like, she's had other friends that she has lost because she don't know how to be no freaking friend. Some of her current friends have told her she work on being a better friend. So me telling you that you need to be a better friend is nothing. Just because you call me and you text me and all that good stuff don't mean you a good friend. Okay, anybody can do that. A stranger can do that. Somebody that want to DM you on Instagram can do that. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean that you're a good friend. So that's why I was just like, no, like, you know how to be a good friend, like, you know how to be a better person and all that kind of stuff, because it was just very uncalled for. Like, you know how to move differently, basically. That's what I basically said in the paragraph. And my y'all did probably say some words, you know. They call her a P because you kept blocking me. That's a P move, point blank, period. Not gonna sugarcoat that part because I'm pissed at this point, like I said. So it was just messed up. So she replies back and says that I was fake, right? Because I think she said something like, oh, you didn't want to be my friend. You really ain't want to be my friend. I was like, yep, girl, I ain't they want to be a friend. Because she says this all the time. So I'm like, yep. Sarcastically, I'm like, yep, you right. I ain't want to be a friend. I didn't want to stop being a friend. And I was like, so she called me fake. One thing about me, I bet a lot of things. But one thing I ain't never been is fake. That's one thing I've never been. Even when I've been in some wrong situations with my friends, I make sure that I extend the olive branch and, you know, apologize, make it right, da da da. Especially when I'm the one in the wrong. Cause I done had a situation with me and my roommate, and I had to, you know, tell her that I was very sorry about the situation because I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was real wrong in the situation, and I've never ever been fake. So I'm like, how you gonna sit up and call me fake? How? Girl called me fake. I lost it, y'all. I lost it. I don't even remember what was said. Just know I went off. Girl, don't call me fake. That's one thing about it. I was like, girl, was I fake when I was doing this? Was I fake when I was doing, like, I was just so pissed. So, cause like, do not call me fake. So after a while, I calmed down. Ended up texting her another fake number, and I was explaining to her like the situation, and I told her, you need to learn how to be a good, better friend, a better person and stuff like that, because stuff was just unnecessary, uncalled for. And I know what perhaps some of y'all like, dang girl, why you taking her all these fake numbers? Because I cared and I gave a crap, and you just don't do that to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a real, if I'm cool with somebody, I'm gonna be hurt by the situation. I mean, now I'm over it because it happened like a couple months ago. But I was at a point in time I was hurt with the situation. I was like, you need to hear what I had to say, because she had them block me on everything at that point. So, you know, it was just too much. The situation was very uncalled for. The situation was very extra and unnecessary. But me and the girl, we cordial now. But I just made this story time basically to, like I said, for other people to understand. And I know people that had the situation before. And more to the story is, all people ain't good people, okay? If you always that friend that's extending the olive branch and that's always making it right while the other person in the party is just waiting on you to do that, then that ain't your friend for real. Okay? I said what I said. That ain't your friend for real, because A relationship is two ways. A friendship is two ways. Both ways somebody can extend the olive branch. Like, I was just tired of always going to her, especially when that last situation happened. I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to her. Like, that was dead. Like, it was super dead. Like, I was not texting her first. So because I'm like, no, I always do this, and she always wants somebody to kiss her behind. So I just wasn't doing it no more. So after that, like I said, we cordial, we cool, we had a conversation about it. It is what it is, was what it was. And I don't really necessarily care about it anymore. But, you know, yeah. So, I was saying we cool. But, nah, I couldn't even, who knows what's gonna happen in the future with me and her. You know, you never really can say never or whatever, but I just know I ain't gonna be that person. That's not like, oh, let's go somewhere, oh, let's go do this, oh, let's go do this. I did one thing. I did extend an olive branch to her to my nephew's birthday party because we began talking about that. Got no response, but hey, it's okay. I was doing the right thing that people would like me to do. But yeah, but other than that, no issue. I just feel like it would be a good interesting story time because I know people see my Twitter and I know people see my Instagram, and I know all y'all is nosy and y'all be wanting the tea for real, for real. But anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If y'all want more story times, let me know. My Instagram is @official.lily. It's Lily spelled with the L-I-L-L-I-E, not a Y, but I-E. My Twitter is @_official_lily. And yeah, so if y'all want some more story times, let me know. I really got a lot of story times because my stories really be interesting. I try to keep it PG because I got people watching. So that's why I'm trying to like chop it up and cut straight to the chase. But yeah, y'all, if y'all want more time, let me know. I'm gonna give them to y'all. So like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye.